Welcome to the Vratna Gates. I'm super excited to get out on that trail and go see those big stone arches. They're supposed to be the biggest stone arches here in Europe. It's going to be super amazing. I'm stoked about it. But first, the drive out here was crazy incredible. You can tell these fall colors are going off right now. And the drive out, we were just kind of like on this little slalom through the forest the whole way. So beautiful. So I've got to show you a little bit of that first. And then right after that, we're gonna go hit the trail. We're gonna go see those Vratna Gates. And then when we come back, just like so many trails here in Serbia, the trailhead is at a monastery. It looks like the monastery is shut up tight right now. Hopefully when we come back, it'll be open. We'll get to go in and go say some prayers and see that church. I'm stoked. It is such a beautiful fall day. So let's go see what's up. So heading out this direction over to East Serbia from Belgrade, first you cross this big kind of flat, wide open space. And in the morning in this season, it was gorgeous. It's like you get that really low sun coming through all of this haze. It makes it just like a really mystical drive. And then you get near the Danube in East Serbia, and all of a sudden it's like super heavily forested. And in this season, it's totally unbeatable. I think some of the prettiest driving I've ever done was in October in Romania. We were crossing the Transfăgărășan. It's like the main really well-known mountain pass in Romania. So incredibly beautiful. And this reminded me a lot of that drive. I don't know if it was just the route I was going. It seems like it just goes on and on and on. Pretty colors everywhere. Super beautiful day to be out driving. And then when you start getting nearby, you go through these little villages, and I've heard of this. I don't know if this is one of the places I've heard of, but there was like a period in Yugoslavian history where there was a bunch of money, but people didn't really trust like the financial institutions, so they just put all the money into their homes. And you can tell some of these homes have these like grand entrances with fountains. And it seems to me like none of these homes are shared. They're single family domiciles that are just like built up. You can also tell there's really kind of no one around. It's super interesting. Have these huge, beautiful homes all collected together in this village. And then it's pretty much vacant. There's got to be some super interesting story. And then when you get close to the trailhead, you're going down this single lane road. It's really pretty. And at the very end, you roll up on the monastery. I know it's got to just be like the day I was there, but all of this just feels like almost Garden of Eden-ish. It's like so peaceful with this little babbling brook coming by in the middle of this beautiful forest with fall colors. Then you can see this monastery has all of its own like agriculture and everything with this beautiful backdrop, these big cliffs. And of course, that's why the Vratna Gates are here, is because it has that type of bedrock that makes these sheer cliffs, and some of them have formed the arches. Could not have asked for a better day to be on the trail with the little puppy. It's nice, you can see these trail markers with the white and red. Not too far up the trail, you get to this little scramble. You can climb up here to this hill with the cross on it. Get some really pretty views over the valley. We're actually so close to the gates that I'm surprised you can't really see them here. In fact, I think that rock on the left might be one of the gates. You can see the scramble to get up here is quite vertical. I'm super glad I have my barefoot trail shoes on. If you're interested in why I love them, I'll put a link up in the corner. This is totally incredible. So I think this one is the Mala Kapia, the small gate. It's yeah, not that small. Yeah, I think all of this open rock right here must be karst. It's not granite because it doesn't have that like sheer face, and it feels really soft when you touch it. What I've read is that all of these gates were once part of this massive cave network, but the caves collapsed and they left these gates left over. Well, if this is the small gate, let's keep going and see if we can find the big gate, Velika Kapia. Wow, this is incredible. So you just get past the small gate, and then just around the corner, you run into this huge gate up here. I think this one is not the big gate either. I don't know what it's called. The big gate's supposed to be like another 3 kilometers or so. It's crazy. Really awesome. I'm probably already hearing about it in the comments, but I got a few things wrong. One, I don't know where I got kapia, like the word. I would thought like I saw it somewhere, but I guess it should be prerast. And so that was the mala prerast, the small gate. And this one right here above us is the velika prerast, the big gate. And we're heading up towards the dry gate. Oh man, I'm so glad we came to do this today though. Check out all of these colors. All right, well, I figured out where I got that word. There are these other little signs. Oh, this one's busted, I guess. This one, well, this one says to the Suva Kapia. So I don't know, what does this mean? It's obviously the dry something, but it can't be gate then.
So if you make it out, some of the trail signage changes as you're going. We saw before like the circles with the red and white, but sometimes there's like arrows on the trees telling you when to cross over. Sometimes there's little cairns showing you which side of the creek you should be on.
If I knew we were gonna go back and forth crossing over the stream, I probably would have worn my hiking sandals. Or at least shorts. And then like I was saying, with shorts on, I could just crash right through the stream. I'm not wearing jeans, that's for sure. Wet jeans are no fun to hike in.
And I'm about to discover in a little bit, it is a relatively short trail, being about 3.5 kilometers or something like that, but you really earn every meter of those kilometers. It's like really tough going trail. It's just because a lot of it you're hiking up the creek bed, and so it's all like loose rocks and everything's kind of slippery, and in this season covered with leaves, so you can't really see where you're going. There's one spot right here where you have to climb up like the shoulder to go around this edge of the creek. Honestly, I was pretty sure that Lily was gonna say no and she was gonna make me turn around right here. But she is quite the trail dog, so she actually just hopped right up this stuff. She looked like she was getting a little stumped right here again.
Yeah, are we going?
I just gave her a little lift and there she goes.
Little mountain goat.
So this looks like a fish net or something, or like it's just supposed to stop some sort of wildlife. Really interesting though, I'm not sure what it would be there for. Lily was hearing some deer off into the trees. Of course she noted them first, and then later on I heard the bugling.
My goodness, this hike is beautiful, especially in this season. Fall is definitely the time to come to the Vratna Gates. So pretty. Just raining yellow leaves everywhere. Following this little stream bed all the way up. Turns out the trailblazing is super easy. If you're here like me, when the trail's covered in leaves, you can't see the trail at all, so you're just lifting off of trail signs and intuition. But in the beginning, you just kind of slalom like you cross and cross again the stream bed, and then you hit that spot where you're climbing over those rocks, and then the rest of the time it just seems like you're on the right bank of the stream. I guess I'm not there yet, so maybe speaking too early, but it seems like we're just gonna ride this out until we get there now. Oh, so pretty. Fall colors, absolutely love it. So apparently you do keep crossing the river over and back and over and back, but it is easy. You just got to watch for those trail signs and never head uphill. The trail doesn't seem to ever go uphill. It just follows the stream. You see big nice trail signage telling you here's where you go across, and yeah, usually pretty easy. I would wear sandals next time and shorts. Even in this season, I'd be in sandals and shorts. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. Well, considering the last one is a dry gate, I assume this is a good sign. The creek dried up. I'll have to look on the way back. Maybe there's a source back there. Should be pretty cool. I like seeing sources. But yeah, dry creek, heading up it to the dry gate.
I did check it out on the way back, and there is a little source for the stream here. Super, super cool. Very clear water. It's beautiful.
Turns out I was wrong again. After the creek dries up, you do head uphill. Maybe that means we're getting close. I don't know. Let's go find out. Man, this is incredibly beautiful. Absolutely worth it. Vratna Gates, if you're in Serbia, don't miss out. Definitely worth a day trip. I mean, if you like nature and all that, definitely worth a day trip. Beautiful spot. Minutes. It's a lot further than I thought we had left. Yeah, so it goes. Maybe I planned a lot more than I should have for today, but no regrets. This is absolutely beautiful. So we'll just keep pounding it out. All right, that is awesome. I was ready for just like no payoff and to be like, well, it's a beautiful day and the trail's incredible and what a fantastic season to be out and blah, blah, blah. No, it's worth it. This is incredible. I wonder if it even comes across on the video how huge this gate is. Really, really, truly, incredibly massive. Beautiful, beautiful, super fun. All right, well, this has already been a fantastic day, but unfortunately, like I said, I think I might have bit off more than I could chew today, so we might have to skip out on trying to go in the monastery. Too bad. I'm sure I'll be back with my buddy Mache. He loves this hike also, and it would be really fun to bring the doggies and do it again in the spring. But my plan for the rest of the day is to go hit up the Iron Gates, which are supposed to be incredibly gorgeous. We're gonna go see Golubac Fortress, which looks like one of the prettiest fortresses I've ever seen in my life, and go to Lepenski Vir, which is one of the most ancient archaeological sites anywhere in Europe. It's gonna be super cool. And if I finished it, it should be hooked up right here. If you'd rather see more trails, I've got a little playlist here for you. And my favorite one in that playlist is Serbia's cleanest river, the Gradac. It was a beautiful day, so check it out.